Hey guys, One Mikey 19 here, and as many of you are aware by now, Russell Hicks has stepped down from his position as animation president of Nickelodeon. The former president was at Nickelodeon for 18 years and was the head of content creation for the network. There are no plans to replace him at this time. The move has to be due to the drastic shift at Viacom, where presidents and higher-ups under the umbrella have been getting kicked left and right with the uncertainty of where the company will go from here. I'll go into that more in a later date. Hicks looks like to have stepped down gracefully, however, to most likely to avoid getting fired soon. Russell Hicks was responsible for all the cheesy live-action shows we basically have now, like Henry Danger, Game Shakers, The Thundermans, Bella and the Bulldogs, School of Rock, and many others. He also greenlit so many horrid things for creation and syndication. In an interview for Bella and the Bulldogs, he actually stated that kids these days don't care about last generation leftovers. Taking into account he has SpongeBob and The Fairly Odd Parents, both shows that have existed in the 90s, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was from a property as far back as the 80s. This was stupid to say. And then Nickelodeon will go on to distribute Augie and the Cockroaches, a series as old as the 90s. So Little Time / other Mary-Kate and Ashley properties, which killed them for months, and Alvin and the Chipmunks. So a fairly dumb and hypocritical statement to make, because kids obviously care or things like this wouldn't have been greenlit. So, what does his departure mean for the network? In my eyes, only good things. The animation at Nickelodeon is actually starting to improve, and Russell being gone may help shift the focus more to animation, especially if someone were to take his place that really cared about that part of Nickelodeon, like let's say Chris Viscardi. He seems to have a better understanding on how shows can capture the attentions of kids. Well, one thing's for sure, whoever can take Russell Hicks's place can't possibly do any worse, right? I can dream. This is something many of us have been waiting for and thought maybe it would never come, as Russell's decisions lately, including the ones listed below, were absolutely terrible. I'm sure he's a nice guy and everything and greenlit some good shows. I assume The Loud House and Harvey Beaks, but his decisions were for the most part this past decade were outright terrible. I wish him nothing but the best in the future and whatever he does next. I'm just glad that he isn't running Nickelodeon further into the ground. Now, we'll see how many of these live-action hang-ons will actually stay on the network. Hopefully not too many. Until next time, I'm One Mikey 19, and I'm signing out. One down, see more to go.